Welcome to Hot Flashes and Bold Moves, a podcast for women over 50 who are done apologizing, done shrinking, and absolutely done pretending we don't know where our clitoris is.
That's right. We're Michelle and Dana, two badass, hilarious, hormone-raging women navigating the wild ride of aging with no filter, no shame, and no damn patience for bullshit.
From vaginal mysteries to dating disasters, dry spells to bold-ass reinventions, we are serving up real talk, belly laughs, and probably a little oversharing.
True. So pour a glass, put a fan in your bra, and buckle up. It's about to get
Hot in here. This is Hot Flashes and Bold Moves. Let's get into it. Hello, and welcome to Hot Flashes and Bold Moves. We are your hosts. I am Michelle.
And I'm Dana.
And today we have a special treat for y'all.
Yes, we're so excited about this.
We have guests. We have male guests.
Or to be handsome men.
Yes, these sexy beasts are all ours for the next however long.
Yes.
Anyway.
2 are single and 2 are married. And
Yep.
we're going to ask them questions that, we have a list of people.
Inquiring minds, inquiring over 50-year-old women minds want to know.
All right.
So let's introduce them. James,
Tell us a little bit about yourself,
you again.
I'm James. I am going to be 62 this year. Happily married for, 20 years, 18 years. Not sure.
He's looking at Dawn. How long is it?
You better get it right or somebody's going to be in trouble later.
Hey, I'm still married. That's all that counts.
Yeah. Right.
Making it work. It's because she's such a saint. Anyway.
Yeah, she's super nice.
She is. All right. Thank you, James. And Claude.
AKA Kev. We'll just call you Claude.
I like long walks on the beach. You all heard of the famous Claude, the maker of drinks, the producer of the show. I am Michelle's better half, and we have been happily married for 375 years. Oh no, it just feels that way. It just feels that way. So
yeah,
that's me. And
back up, ladies. He's all mine.
You can find me on Tinder and
Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of Fish. Yeah, check me out on Plenty of Fish.
What's your handle name? Name?
Trailer Park Fabio.
Oh no.
I thought I seen you on OnlyFans.
Well,
yeah,
those were just my feet.
Oh yeah. I thought I saw you putting peanut butter on your head and let the dog licking it off. That's where I thought I saw you.
Oh my God.
This is going to be
This has just become something
episode.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Pete.
Hold on, I need a second here after the fans.
Yeah.
You can't get that vision of Kevin.
He's right. He's getting that peanut butter coming out.
He's got OnlyFans. He's got OnlyFans Claude running through his brain. Can't unsee it. Can't unring the bell.
Mental cleansing here. Okay. My name is Pete, and single.
Looking to mingle.
Thank you, by the way.
I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more.
Pete, that's Pete and he's single.
I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more for Pete. He has believed a couple, 2-3 times that he wanted to be married. It didn't work out, so he is single.
He's a serial proposer.
Yeah.
Just can't make it to the church on time.
Wow. $20 to edit that, please. $20.
I got your back, brother.
That's gonna ruin his dating
I
chances.
got your back, brother.
Hello, Kevin. I'm 56. I've been married twice over a span of 35 years. Did not date in between the 2 marriages. Big mistake.
Nice.
Dated for a year afterwards and learned a lot, which I'm happy to share with. And I'm happy to announce that I am in a wonderful relationship and engaged with a beautiful woman that I found online, which I'll also share with.
Perfect.
My quick
I
story.
love it.
All right. So
And regular fans, at this point, we would likely do our what's in your cup thing. But since we're going with a different format, we are leaving that little tidbit out today. So let's jump in. All right. So, and this is
for all the guys.
This is for anybody who wants to answer. And when I say anybody who wants to answer, answer.
Somebody
answer.
Don't make us call on you.
Yeah, don't. Exactly.
You got to watch out for Pete. He's probably a chatty Cathy. He probably talks a lot. I don't know.
He's just shaking his head at this whole group like, what the hell did I get myself
What the
into?
hell did I say yes to?
Getting put in the corner.
All right. Some of them are serious questions. Do you find women over 50 attractive in a different way than you would have when we were younger, or as it relates to younger women now?
Yes.
One of the things that's far more attractive about a woman in her 50s and above is having intellectual conversation.
Nice.
Mhm.
A much younger woman cannot do that, and you will feel empty quickly
Nice.
without having that relatable conversation. And a term I came up with here as I was dating, when you have been married, divorced, and have kids, you have been what I call battle tested.
Yeah.
When you meet another woman who has been battle tested, you are able to have a much more efficient conversation to get to the punchline. You know, all the BS is out. What might take, say, a younger couple a year to get to know each other very well, two battle tested people can get to know each other well in literally weeks or a month, because you can just get right to it.
Nice. Thank you. Anybody else?
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. I would say it's more comfortable for me because I'm more comfortable with myself at this age and more honest with myself instead of trying to be who you think they want you to be.
Nice.
I'm being more of who I really am. You know, like you have this vision of growing up with your parents and your dad and the structure what your dad had, instead of letting it more happen more naturally with my being more comfortable with myself is probably more of a bigger key than how they look or being attracted to them at this age, I would say.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, Michelle.
So Michelle knows that I look at all women. I told her, I said, hey, if I ever stop looking, you need to call 911 because, I'm coming.
Or disconnect the ventilator.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming. And I think I recognize beauty differently now, and I think some of that's what Pete's saying. It's an evolution. And your question, Michelle, was, do we look at them differently than we did maybe when we were younger, or when we were younger, looking at an older person? I think it's that thing where I don't feel old at 56.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I'm looking at a woman who's in my age range now, I'm not thinking about them as, oh, that's an old lady, right? No, they're just beautiful women. And when I'm looking at younger women, I'm not leching, but it's a different kind of beauty. And I don't know how to express it differently than that. But I definitely look at women this age differently now that I'm this age.
Got it.
James?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for saying what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
All right, James, what you got to say?
give me the question again.
Do you find women over 50 attractive in a different way than you did when you were younger?
Well, look, when I was younger, it was a whole different lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm partying and putting a notch on my bedpost. That's what it was all about.
Yeah.
Giddy up, Daddy.
Now it's calm. I notice attractive women, but it's not something that I look for, But if I see an attractive woman, I'll acknowledge that. But it's not like when I was young, it was just crazy.
I hear ya.
Well,
I hear ya. It was the 80s, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
another thing too, I took my oldest son to see Jaws in the movie theater, like the 50th thing. I feel like older women look different than they did back in the day.
Yeah.
Like the Golden Girls, I think Blanche was like, 45?
Yeah.
Well, none of us walk around with little helmet heads and dressed that way. I mean, well, I don't think you have a helmet head, but I mean, do you know what I mean? Like,
I do.
They look like ladies that go not get their hair done once a week and they come back every week. And then I think, God, Roy Schneider's wife in the movie was probably in her late 30s, and she looked to me
She
older.
looked like my grandma.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just that we all look different now.
Yeah. We do. I agree.
Okay, what's the one thing women over 50 should know about men over 50 when it comes to dating and or relationships? Other than that y'all are set in your damn ways, basically.
Ooh, and we're not.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Let's be fair.
To be fair.
Well, I would speculate, I can't speak for all men, but I think we're looking for simplicity, structure, and, a partner that's relatable and, not looking for drama, not looking for, all that craziness. The 20s and 30s and a little in your 40s, it's like, hey, we're in our 50s now. It's the view of the world and the next chapter of our lives is changing. And it's, I think a core of it is simplicity. And, from those who worked in corporate America and, running businesses, we've had all that, chaos and, raising kids and things like that. It's like, it's time to enjoy life. And so if you're bringing baggage to the we're not looking for baggage. And so I just share that.
This is my hint to, well, Pete, who's still technically fully single, but if for any of you, if a woman says to you, I don't do drama, you need to run as fast as you can in the opposite direction.
Yeah. Because we're dramatic. I think we're dramatic just by nature.
Well, no, she's in denial, and she's the most dramatic.
Yeah.
If she's saying I don't do drama, she's the most dramatic. Because people say to me, "Are you drama?" And back when somebody asked me this question, "Are you drama?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm a single mom of 3 girls. I am the epitome of drama."
What is drama? What do y'all consider drama?
Yeah.
I mean, what is considered drama?
Question. What?
Don't get confused with drama and crazy.
Yeah.
Creating stress out of nothing. Here's a calm situation, and all of a sudden it turns into a shitstorm.
Yeah.
For no apparent legitimate reason.
Yeah, but do y'all have any part in that? I'm just wondering.
I mean, not intentionally.
That's what I'm saying, because it takes 2 people to dance, so it takes 2 people to escalate a dramatic.
I think us men sometimes we just accidentally say things
stupid shit.
We're all guilty of that, and then the other person could latch onto that and then explode
and run with it. Yeah,
way larger than what the initial intent was.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, 100%. And there are women who, and there are men, I know some men like this. We are no longer friends with these men, but for this very reason, and they'll hear something and then they'll grab a hold of it like a bulldog and run with it and eat you up until they resolve whatever it is in them that needs to be resolved. Yeah, for sure. And sometimes it never gets resolved, does it, Pete?
No, it does not.
Pete's had some experiences.
Well, we need to hear some. Okay, so I have a softy question.
Before you ask your follow-up question, Pete's been working to get an answer out here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
The question is, what should women know, correct? That was
yes.
The first topic. I guess to kind of go with what, Kevin said is less patient. We know more of what we want. Our time is ticking.
Yeah.
We won't tolerate as much as what we used to in the past. I hope to, especially in my case. But that is a big thing. I mean, I'll share with you one of my main rules is they don't ask how I'm doing in the first 10 minutes. I'm not gonna. It's just
wow.
I'm not gonna show any kind of interest of me because I mean, there's been several times that they just talk about themselves their whole time and their problems. It's just like, okay, that's fine. I'm looking to, like what was said earlier about your 20s and 30s and 40s. You had respected different goals at that time. Well, your pecking order was...
You were trying to get to the bed.
The crazy...
The pecking order, definitely.
Yeah.
That pecking order.
Yeah. The crazy is no longer worth the good BJ.
And hopefully those are deleted. But please. But so it's just kind of, you want the communication. You can have the conversations and that's more important now. And another rule, if they pick up their phone more than 4 or 5 times while you're on a date, no. Unless it's like kids' emergency or whatever like that.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. So I do have some rules, yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
James, do you want to throw anything in there?
I think it's a limited few men, even if as they get older, they don't change. I think within a relationship, not going to bed mad. That's
Yeah.
a huge thing. And respecting each other. I mean, I can count on one hand how many fights I've had with my wife. We are like even kill and just very mellow.
Yeah.
Nice. So finding the right partner for you so that that's the case too.
Yeah, but it still takes a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Of course.
We're going to get to that part too in a second.
And you know, we talk about when Claude and I do our leadership training, we talk about, what I realized, and I know we're talking to you, but this kind of goes to that whole point. When we're young, priorities are different. We see people differently. We're looking for different things. We might be looking for physical attraction. We might be looking to make babies. We might be looking to get married and do the whole thing. And what generally has happened to a lot of people that I know is you meshed, blended with your opposite, because opposites attract. And there is definitely something to that, because there's passion involved in being opposites. Opposites attract, then they attack. And so that's typically like in what I've seen a lot of people, because at this age, a lot of people have been married and are on subsequent marriages. And that's because they learned from that first one that this is maybe not the person I was supposed to be with because it's my opposite. And now looking for somebody who's complementary, not opposite.
Well said.
Well said.
You described my second wife right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I have a question that's just going to be a little, I'm already starting to blush a little bit. So a lot of my girlfriends that are single, because look, first off, what y'all don't understand about being a woman, it takes a lot of money to get your nails done, to get your,
Hair's done,
hair, all that stuff.
facials.
So this is the one question. Down under, how much hair is too much hair? What is the ratio between 80s bush and
pedophilia? Yeah,
pedophilia. Yeah.
And Dana's friends want to know that. I'm not kidding you guys. None of my friends have ever asked this question until Dana.
A lot of my friends are saying, I have a mixture. And then the married ones are like, they're just lucky they're getting it. I don't have to worry about, as long as it's not coming out the sides and they're not having to send a search party in for the business, we're good. But when you're dating, it is different. Yeah, you don't, So anyway, I'm going to be quiet and let y'all answer. Thank you.
I think James has a PhD in this category.
Look, honestly, I'm good with it all.
Nice.
Good answer.
And that does not surprise me, James. That does not surprise me.
You're just happy to be there.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Kev, now remember your wife's sitting right here.
Claude.
Me?
Yeah. We're going to go just down around.
I am all about the 80s porn bush.
My God, you are such a
if
liar.
I'm down there and I want it to look like I have an afro growing on my head, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh my God.
No.
That one, mine.
Yeah.
Ladies, he is not single.
But I am looking to mingle.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. All right, Pete.
I'm not.
That's not his answer.
Kevin, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were not finished with your.
I think it's referred to as the landing strip. That's just me.
The landing strip.
Oh, so you were just joking about the 80s.
Yeah, he was. That's what I said. She's moving on to Pete, and I'm like, that's not his answer.
Oh. I'm over here looking to see if anything's sprouting out the bottom of Michelle's pants here. What on earth are we talking about? It's a landing strip.
I think your hair there is poofy on Michelle. Watch out.
It gets kind of weird when there's nothing there at all.
Huh?
Exactly.
I agree.
It's like an 8-year-old girl. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I said pedophilia. Yeah.
Yeah,
you.
between 80s bush and pedophilia. You
Yeah.
just tell us what's on the spectrum there for y'all. All right, Pete.
Me?
Well, yeah.
I actually have a really funny story. I have a really funny story about Pete and this subject. And
Can Pete answer the question? Let him. And
yeah,
then you.
but I'm asking if he'll allow me to say it and leave it in because it's hilarious. No?
I don't know what you're going to say. Well, you can
Well,
say
how about you can say it and then we can cut it out.
So, I guess my answer would be I really don't have to say anything. I can show you.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a second. You got. So you're on the pedophilia end.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would just say I prefer that's attended to than taken care
He
of.
likes the topiary to be groomed.
Yeah. I
I feel like I need to go shave my head.
Actually, based on what's happening with the other three here, yeah. I get it.
Yeah,
James didn't get the
that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, Huff.
Well, I'm going to say this. When it's reciprocal, I want to be respectful to that woman and keep myself tidy.
Thank you.
That was going to be
So-
her follow-up.
That
I would
was my
want her
follow-up.
to be tidy. That means there's some of what Mother Nature intended, but taken care of, I would say.
Nice.
So I'm not Bush. I'm not Pete Bald or Bald myself. So
Pete's
somewhere
gonna
in
have
the
a-
middle, but tidy.
The police are going to come talk to Pete later.
We got a warrant for your
And
computer.
and I do the same for myself.
Right.
Being respectful there. So anyway, that's my.
So here
And that's very much to Dana's point. That's what Dana says when we're talking about it, is that if you're going to make demands of me like that, then it's, should
Reciprocal.
tit for tat, goose gander, whatever. Yeah.
So one of the things.
So here's the funny.
One of
what,
the things.
or
One of the things that the software does for us is when it goes through, it pulls out the top quotes from the session, and I think it's not Pete Bald is going to be one of the quotes.
It's going to be one of those. Yeah.
So Pete, no hair down there for you.
No. I was having
He was
fun. I
he
mean,
was fucking around.
Oh,
yeah.
That's not his answer.
what the hell? I'm trying to get real answers.
You're getting them ultimately.
Yeah.
We told them to be themselves.
I can tell
You gotta
you.
work for it. You gotta pull. You just gotta pull.
Yep.
You gotta pull.
Oh,
This is
Maintain. Yeah, you just take care of it.
you don't want to have to send out a search party to find the clitoris. I get it.
Take care of it.
I get it.
you can tell this is a very serious subject to Dana, because she keeps getting all, I want the answers, and then she's got follow-up for the follow-up. This is very serious.
How about a little foreplay before you go straight to 100?
I mean, I'm trying to get our time in. I'm trying to
Dude,
get the biggest bang for my buck at this moment.
Dude, it doesn't always have to be a marathon.
That's right. Right.
What's the marathon?
So here's my funny story about Pete and Bush. We were golfing a couple of years ago, and he hadn't dated for a while. And
So he was bushy.
well, no, it wasn't
sorry.
it. He may have been, but that's not where this is going.
Sorry.
He says to me, is 80s porn Bush really back? And I was like, well, if the porns have any say in it, yeah, it's coming back. He's just like, oh, it's been so long. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
So let me ask you this. A compromise would be like a modified Brazilian. So it would be bald with the exception of like a little landing strip or the triangle of heaven at the top or something like that. Just not like coming all over the place.
I think what you learned from our responses is that everybody has different preferences.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
trying to
There's no
hit a
one.
bullseye, when I think if you go middle of the road and keep it in shape,
Hindsight.
you're going to
High
be
and
fine.
tight.
Yeah, I prefer mine.
Okay, thank you,
I prefer them to
guys.
be shaped in an arrow pointing where the happiness.
And welcome to heaven. I have a little tattoo at the top.
That should be a subject.
Yeah.
Going on this subject would be about people having tattoos down
Yeah.
Or piercings. Or
Ooh,
piercings.
I don't have any of those things.
When I was in college, I don't have any tattoos, but I almost got one time, but I went to a tattoo parlor and they had all these samples up there to look for. And one of the tattoos was a fox pushing a lawnmower right over her hoo-hoo.
Oh.
And it had some of the hair
And
shaved
that
off.
image
Like
is still tattooed in my head.
Yeah.
oh my
That's
God.
been rent free
Yeah.
there for the last 50 years.
Man,
Yeah, he's been just waiting to throw that little nugget out.
All right, Leo, that's the end of part 1. Tune in next week for part 2 of Men Over 50, the good, the bad, and the bald. And remember to like us, share us, subscribe to us, download us, and whatever it takes, get it out there, share it with the world. We are on Facebook, Hot Flashes and Bold Moves, Facebook page, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple for podcasts. We're 2 bold, badass women with mics and opinions, but we are not doctors, therapists, or any kind of official experts. On Hot Flashes and Bold Moves, we share real talk, life lessons, and hilarious stories. But this is not medical advice. You make changes to your hormones, health routine, skincare, sex life, or anything else based on what we say, make sure to check in with a professional who knows your body better than we do. We're here to entertain and empower, not prescribe. So, if your libido spikes, your face peels off, or your vibrator catches fire, God forbid, we love you, but it's not on us. Own your choices, use your judgment, and don't sue us.